Have you made any progress with the state of emergency powers for next week? Are you confident you can get 6 months extension?
Well, all I can say, Rich, is that we continue to have very productive discussions with the crossbench, and I'm very grateful to them for the constructive way in which they're engaging with us. And when there are announcements to make, then we'll make them. But again, I'm very grateful to each and every member of the crossbench. We're working with them closely to get a package through that both protects public health but also gives us the rules that we need to open up. And of course, opening up without the certainty that you can keep a positive case at home for 14 days, for instance, would be almost impossible. On the broader issues of a roadmap, we understand that it is deeply frustrating that we can't necessarily provide every answer to every question. That is the nature of this virus after all. But I would just say there's a very long meeting with all the doctors last night. There'll be further discussions today, over the weekend, into next week. Everyone's working as hard as they can to have the most complete picture of this virus and then to give people the certainty of what does the future look like. Not just to save lives, but to save livelihoods. That is what we are focused on, and we will deliver that blueprint, that roadmap, as soon as we possibly can. But I'm always very keen to make sure that when we lay out plans, we've got confidence in them. I don't want to be having to stand back up here only a short time later and having to revise them all. I think that wouldn't necessarily, serve the interests of anyone. But I do appreciate that it is very frustrating that the nature of this virus means you just can't provide everybody with the certainty that they want. I appreciate that fully. The way I'd put it is, at 113 cases, this is very much like a public health bushfire, and we're getting close to putting it out. If we were to reopen at 113 while the fire's still going, not smouldering, actually still burning, then it'd only be a matter of time before it got away from us again. So we need to put the thing out, get it down to such low levels that we can sit on it. We can absolutely make sure we've got confidence that we can contain it. Otherwise, if you leave the thing smouldering, then of course it's only a matter of time before it runs, and then you'll have a situation where we're back into something like a stage 4. Now, again, I'll just make the point, as soon as we can possibly provide that roadmap, we absolutely will do that. As soon as we can make further announcements in relation to economic recovery and a massive package of investment in jobs and skills and getting some of the strength back into our Victorian economy, absolutely we'll do that. There's a lot of work going on to that end. I had a very productive discussion this morning with the Lord Mayor about a capital city recovery plan. I'll leave her to speak in more detail about that, and we'll have some more announcements to make soon.
Do the Prime Minister's comments, are they helpful, calling on you to release a plan?
Oh, I'm not going to be a commentator on the comments of others. I've got a good word.
I'm not asking you to be a commentator, but how does it, you're trying to do a job, how does it...
Look, I've got a very good relationship with the PM. We work together closely. That's what's important. That's the only thing that matters, really. When it comes to defeating this enemy, this wildly infectious, silent enemy, then all of us have to work together. And that's exactly what we've been doing. And I want to reassure all Victorians that's exactly what we'll keep doing. Because it's not about what team you're on, it's not about what level of government you're from. It's about a common challenge and that common purpose to work together as closely as you possibly can. And look, there'll be opinion pieces written, there'll be views, there'll be interest in these matters, but don't be in any doubt, anyone. We work together well.